Hello, Hillman TikTok University students. I'm so glad to see so many of my students enrolled in class this semester. I heard you were looking for electives, and so I'm glad you selected my course as your elective. Thank you, Dr. Barlow, for starting this movement. Students, I know you paid your tuition but there is a small fee for this course, and the fee can be paid in likes and comments and really completing your assignments. You get extra credit with the follow because you won't want to miss any content. Welcome to Wealth 101. I'm Professor E, and I'm a certified public accountant, and according to Forbes magazine, I'm one of the best in the country. I am addicted to showing people how to build generational wealth, and I'm happy that you have chosen to enroll in my 2025 spring semester class. All you need is a pencil and a notebook and a desire to change the trajectory of your family's finances. In today's class, we will learn the first step to helping us collectively build some generational wealth. So what's our topic? Know your worth. What are you worth? Do you know? According to the survey for consumer finances in 2022, the median wealth was approximately $62,000 for non-white Latino and Hispanic households, $285,000 for white households, $536,000 for Asian households. However, Black American average household wealth was only $44,890, and that was an increase from 2019 when it was only $27,970. Also, a household is considered 4 people. So that is an average wealth of just over $11,000 per Black person. So, as you can see, my Hillman Talk students, we have some work to do. We are behind in every race in accumulating wealth. I believe through some modifications, we can change that. So let's do it. Now, I'm not talking about when your mother asked you, do you know your worth? Because according to my mama, I'm worth my weight in gold. But I'm talking about your actual net dollar amount. If you do know how to calculate it, then your homework today is just to update your net worth numbers with your 2025 information. If you don't know your net worth, then let me show you how to calculate it. Your homework this week will be to calculate that number. If you have access to Excel, let's start a spreadsheet. If you don't, it's fine. Get a notebook, a pencil, and then you just write it down. No weapons formed against us shall prosper, right? So make a list of your current balances in every money account you have. I don't care if it's Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, your bank account, your prepaid debit card, or the First National Bank of mattresses. Make a list of every account and jot down that current balance. Make a list of every debt you have. This could be credit card debt, car loan debt, mortgage debt, student loan debt, payday loan debt, or street debt that you owe your grandma. Write all those numbers down. If you own the place where you live, go online and determine what the current value. There are websites out there that'll tell you what your current home value is. Write that down. If you rent, don't worry. We're going to learn to buy our first property later on this semester. Do you have a car? Look up the current value of the make and model of the car. Make sure you have the year, the make, the model, the miles, all of that. Get the value, jot that number down. Do you have any retirement? Anything? A 401k, 403b, IRA, any kind of investment accounts? Even those online savings accounts where you move the money, the change that you have left over from a purchase, and it goes to your savings account, get that too. Anything. Log in, find out what that current number is, write it down. Do you have any life insurance? If you do, go get that recent life insurance statement. There's going to be a cash surrender value amount on that statement. So I need you to pull that number. If you don't have life insurance, don't worry. We're going to cover that later on in the semester as well. Now, once you have all that information, I need you to write them down. This is important because we're starting with a number at the beginning of the semester, and we really want to see how we change by the end of the semester. So write up everything. If you're doing a spreadsheet, jot it down in the spreadsheet. If you're writing it down, put it there. But I need you to add up the cash balance in all of those cash accounts, your home value, your car value, any investment value, any retirement, and then any life insurance cash surrender value. Next, add up those debt balances. Go in, write down all that debt, including that street debt, add them all up. Those are called your liabilities. all of those cash balances, life insurance, those are all called your assets. Now, subtract those liabilities from those assets. Do you have that number? That's your net worth. Now, the number may be positive, hopefully. The number may be negative. We're going to fix that. But how does your net worth compare to that 2022 average household amount of just under 45,000? Are you more? Great. Are you less? That just means there's work to do. So your homework this week is to accumulate all of this information, all of those statements, all of those balances, and calculate this number. If you're not where you want to be, it's okay. We'll get there. We're gonna make some modifications, and we're gonna make some informed decisions. And by the end of this semester, if you follow my instructions, you'll have a marked increase in your net worth balance. So let's get to work. For all of my students and fellow professors, follow me so you don't miss this content. Now it's Saturday. Before you hit that yard for the beginning of the semester yard fest, let's get this homework done. All right. See you next week.